Hey there, everyone. My name is Mareed, and welcome to today's not-so-romantic but definitely eye-opening video. So, let's get straight to it. If you've ever had that sneaky feeling that your partner might be playing a little hide-and-seek with the truth, well, you're in the right place. Now, before you go full Sherlock Holmes on their phone, remember, no one likes a partner who's obsessively suspicious. But if you're here, it's probably because you've caught a few red flags. Or maybe you're just nosy and looking for a little drama. Either way, I've got you covered. Grab a snack, get comfy, and let's dive into some fun and slightly cheeky tips on how to catch a cheating partner without turning into a full-time detective. Because trust me, honey, there's always a way to find the truth. Sometimes you just need to know where to look. Let's get into it. Have you ever felt a shift in your relationship, like a sudden chill in the air? It's a feeling that creeps in slowly, almost unnoticed at first. You can't quite put your finger on it, but something feels off. It's as if an invisible barrier has formed between you and your partner. Your partner, once so attentive and loving, seems distant. Their eyes no longer light up when they see you. Their laughter feels forced, their touch less passionate. Conversations that once flowed effortlessly now feel strained and awkward. These subtle changes, like cracks in a once solid foundation, can be the first signs of infidelity. Pay attention to these signs. These red flags might seem small, but they can signal deeper issues. Ignoring them can lead to bigger problems down the line. Let's meet Sarah and John, a couple who, on the surface, seem to have it all. They appear to be the perfect couple. They've been together for 5 years, sharing laughter, dreams, and a beautiful life together. Their bond seemed unbreakable. But lately, Sarah has been grappling with a growing unease. She can't shake the feeling that something is wrong. John, always enthusiastic about their Friday night movie marathons, now opts to work late. His priorities seem to have shifted. His usual attentiveness has waned, replaced by a distracted air and a tendency to get defensive over seemingly insignificant matters. It's as if he's hiding something. Sarah tries to brush it off, attributing John's behavior to work stress or fatigue. She tells herself it's just a phase. But deep down, a seed of doubt has been planted. She can't ignore the nagging feeling that something is terribly wrong. Her gut tells her something is amiss, but she pushes the thought away, afraid of what she might find. The fear of uncovering a painful truth keeps her silent. Remember, infidelity isn't always about physical intimacy. It can be much more subtle and hidden. It can manifest in more insidious ways, like emotional cheating, which often goes unnoticed until it's too late. This involves forming a deep connection with someone outside the relationship, sharing secrets and vulnerabilities that should be reserved for you and your partner. It's a betrayal of trust that can be just as damaging as a physical affair. One evening, while John is in the shower, Sarah notices his phone lights up with a message. The glow of the screen catches her eye. She knows she shouldn't, but curiosity gets the better of her. She reaches for the phone, her heart pounding. Her heart drops as she reads a flirty text from a number saved under a seemingly innocuous name. The words sting like a slap to the face. John emerges, sees Sarah with the phone, and his face pales. Panic flashes in his eyes. He snatches the phone away, his voice shaking as he offers a flimsy explanation. It's just a colleague, a joke. But his tone betrays his words. But the damage is done. The trust between them is shattered. The seed of doubt in Sarah's mind has taken root, growing into a monstrous tree of suspicion. Every glance, every word now feels tainted. Later that week, Sarah overhears a snippet of John's phone conversation on the balcony. Her heart races as she strains to listen. He's speaking in hushed tones, his voice filled with an unfamiliar tenderness. It's a tone she hasn't heard in a long time. "I can't talk right now." "Miss you too," he murmurs before quickly hanging up. The words echo in Sarah's mind. When Sarah confronts him, John dismisses her concerns, accusing her of being overly suspicious and controlling. His defensiveness only fuels her doubts. He assures her it's all in her head, but his words ring hollow. The trust they once shared is now a fragile, broken thing. Remember when your partner's phone was just a phone? Now it seems glued to their hand, a constant barrier between you. They're quick to silence it when you're around, and they guard it like a state secret. This sudden shift in behavior is a huge red flag. John, once comfortable leaving his phone lying around, now keeps it permanently attached to him. He sleeps with it under his pillow, takes it with him to the bathroom, even to the shower. The phone, once a tool for connection, has become a wall between them, a symbol of his growing secrecy. One evening, while John is out for his evening run, Sarah decides she can't take it anymore. His phone, left charging on the bedside table, seems to pulsate with unspoken truths. Her heart pounding in her chest, she picks it up, scrolling through messages that confirm her worst fears. John has been lying to her, betraying her trust in the most devastating way. Life is about shared experiences, moments woven together to create the tapestry of a relationship. But what happens when those moments become less frequent? The tapestry threadbare and faded. When your partner starts prioritizing others over you, it's a sign that something is amiss. John, once so eager to spend quality time with Sarah, now finds endless excuses to be elsewhere. He's constantly busy with work commitments, guys' nights out, or sudden business trips. Their weekends, once filled with laughter and shared adventures, are now characterized by empty promises and Sarah's solitary presence. The life they built together is slowly slipping away, like sand through their fingers. Sarah tries to reignite the spark, suggesting romantic dinners, weekend getaways, even just quiet evenings at home. But John always finds a way to deflect, his excuses growing more flimsy, his enthusiasm dimming with each passing day. The joy they once found in each other's company has been replaced by a palpable emptiness, a void that grows wider with every passing moment. The scent of a stranger. Our senses, powerful triggers of memory and emotion, can often reveal more than words ever could. A lingering scent, unfamiliar and out of place, can be a telltale sign that someone else has entered the equation. One morning, while embracing John before work, Sarah catches a whiff of an unfamiliar perfume, a sweet and musky scent that clings to his shirt collar. It's subtle, almost imperceptible, but it's there, a ghostly reminder of his infidelity. When she confronts him, John dismisses it as the scent of a colleague, a flimsy excuse that only fuels her suspicions. The scent becomes a haunting presence in Sarah's life. She notices it everywhere, in the car, on the couch, even in their bed. It's a constant reminder of John's betrayal, a tangible manifestation of his emotional and physical distance. Confrontation or conversation. Discovering infidelity is like being hit by a ton of bricks. It's a sudden, jarring revelation that can leave you reeling. It's a deeply painful experience that can leave you feeling lost, confused, and betrayed. The emotional turmoil can be overwhelming. The first instinct might be to lash out, to demand answers and seek revenge. Anger surges, demanding an outlet. But remember, anger, while a natural reaction, is often a mask for deeper emotions, pain, hurt, and a profound sense of loss. These feelings run deep. The discovery of John's infidelity shatters Sarah's world. Her trust is broken, and her heart is in pieces. The man she loved, the man she built a life with, has betrayed her in the worst possible way. The foundation of her life is shaken. She's angry, hurt, and utterly heartbroken. The emotional pain is almost unbearable. The pain is so intense it's physically debilitating, a lead weight in her chest that makes it difficult to breathe. Every breath is a struggle. Sarah is faced with a heart-wrenching decision. Confront John in a fiery explosion of anger and accusations, or engage in a calm, honest conversation about the state of their relationship and the possibility of reconciliation. Each choice carries its own risks and potential outcomes. The path ahead is unclear, fraught with pain and uncertainty. The future is a daunting unknown. But one thing is certain, Sarah deserves honesty, respect, and the opportunity to heal. She must find her own path to peace and recovery. Picking up the pieces. Infidelity can feel like the end of the world, but it's not. It's a crossroads, a painful opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Whether you choose to repair the relationship or walk away, Remember that healing takes time. Be patient with yourself, seek support from loved ones, and prioritize your own emotional well-being. The discovery of infidelity is never easy. It's a painful experience that can rock you to your core. But remember, you are not alone. Reach out to trusted friends, family, or a therapist for support. This is a time for healing, for rediscovering yourself, and for deciding what you want your future to look like. Remember, you deserve love, respect, and happiness. Don't settle for anything less.